Hi folks, today I'll let you know what is the typical anatomy of a telecom operator. What does it look like from a very high viewpoint, block level, so to speak. So first of all, we have a user, right? So this is one tier. We have the user who is interested in using a telecom service, right? A voice, data, any service. And that he or she consumes through what is called user equipment. So this could be a mobile, it could be a laptop, it could be a piece of software, but it is the mechanism by which the user consumes the telecommunication service. All right, so on the other end, we have what is called the core network. The core network. So, as the name indicates, it lies at the core of what a telecom operator has to offer. Okay. And typically, it has different nodes which provide actual telecom services. Right? So this is the core network. All right. So, and let's say we can also define other networks. So this could be any other telecom network with which this user could possibly need to have an interaction. Like, let's say if this guy is A and his friend is on another telecom network and his friend's name is B and he wants to talk to B. Let's say he needs to have a voice call with B. So this guy would, uh, the telecom network of A would need to interact with the telecom network of B in order to place the call and to provide that telecom service desired. And from the perspective of this network, which is serving the user A, the network that is serving user B is another network, right? So, all right. So let's say what are the next missing steps between the user and the core network? So you have what is called the layer of access network, right? So, and we also have what is called the layer of a transmission. Okay. And if I change the color somewhat, so let's say you have a landline operator, like, the good old days. So in that case, the access network could be copper wire, or at least, physical wire. That is a wired physical layer, right? So this is what is called the last leg of a telecom network. All right. So let's explore some other access networks also. So after that, we have different kinds of wireless access networks where you don't need to have a physical wire to carry the telecom signal and media. So we have wireless networks and they are of different categories, different types. For example, the ones mostly in vogue have been, of different generations. They started from what is called as 1G telecom networks, 2G second generation, 3G, and in most places of the world, we do now have 4G networks as well as 5G networks. So please do keep in mind that when I categorize these generations 1G, 2G, 3G, so they don't only specify the access network but also parts of the core network and in some cases the transmission network as well. However, over here, since they have binding um, on the just hold a minute, please. All right, sorry for that. So yeah, so this has binding bearing on the access network portion. So think of it this way: the access network is the part of the network that allows this user to access the actual services, the core services that a telecom network is delivering, like voice call, data, internet, a multimedia call, so on and so forth. So the access network is there to provide access through the physical layer, which can be wired, which can be wireless, to the user and the user equipment so that they can consume a telecommunication service which is being delivered through components, elements inside the core network. All right. So a transmission network is typically there to connect the access network to the core network. It could be wired, it could be wireless, it could be a mix of both. So for example, it could be a series of microwaves, it could be fiber. For the sake of discussion, it could even be Ethernet, right? So the idea is what it does is the task of a transmission network is to link together the core network with the access network. All right, so this pretty much sums it up. So these are the hops, the user equipment, which is used by the user to consume a telecom service, through the access network, in first hop, in second hop, through the transmission network, in third hop, it reaches the core network to consume a service. And depending on if, as part of delivering that service, the telecom network has to talk to a third party, other network, then possibly through another hop or multiple hops to other networks as well. So this is basically what the anatomy of a telecom network looks like. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.